In case y'all didn't know, I am a pretty complex individual. I'm gonna get into that in a second. We're gonna play around with the Ice Cream Beauty Bag, and the reason why I'm making it a point to do it this time around is because back there I wanna say it was last month that I never actually got around to playing around with, and I feel bad about it. So we're gonna go ahead and do that today. We only have these 3 items to play around with. We've got a glitter, it looks like that. And then we have an Ace Beauty brown lipstick, the Sugar Drizzle palette. Okay, let's start off with the eyeballs. I'm gonna go in with the Level Up primer. Y'all already know, do not sleep on this baby. I truly have been loving watching people create looks with it, but also like with my collection with Ofra, but also the fact that people have tried the primer and you guys are all over it. I love it. So many people are saying like how the primer is the best primer you guys have tried, that the eyeshadow palette is amazeballs. You guys had not tried any Flexi Slick formulas and decided to try mine, and now it's like your new favorite lippy. It's hydrating. Oh, you guys, y'all are amazing. I really appreciate all the support, and I'm so happy that you guys are loving the collection. Given that I don't actually have like any eyeshadows to apply on, ooh, lighting, right? On the eyeball, I feel like I'm gonna go in to my palette with Ofra. I'm tapping into Driven. I'm gonna apply that on the crease. I want the crease to have some sort of a shade, right? But we're gonna tap the Duochrome on the eyeball and then add some glitter. I saw a few people ask, why did I choose to create a primer? In order to have an eyeshadow palette perform at its best, you need a really good primer. And yes, Gerard Cosmetics has a really good one. I've talked about it for years. I still have mine. I still have it. I'm never getting rid of those. But it is not every day that I get an opportunity to create my own formulas, my own product, name them and everything. And so I knew I wanted to do an eyeshadow palette, but at the same time, I was like, what else can I do that's different? And then I'm editing my videos and I'm realizing that every time I'm trying a brand new primer that's not Gerard Cosmetics, I'm complaining. And I was like, you know what, girl? That would be so different in terms of a collab with Ofra. Everyone else does other things like a bronzer, just a lipstick. No, just do something different. And so I wanted to do something completely different and switched it up. So instead of a liquid lip or a highlighter or my own blush shade, I went with primer because hello, an amazing eyeshadow formula, amazing color story, and now an amazing primer. Plus, y'all know I love an amazing deal, and I did have an ulterior motive. With Ofra, you're able to use promo codes for every single order. It doesn't matter if you place 3 orders today, you can still save 20% off. And I was like, oh my God. So whenever people need to replenish, all they have to do is use a promo code and pay a discounted rate. And so for me, that was like a no-brainer. All right, so the eyes have a little something. I feel like I wanna go very purpley. I don't know. So let's see. Let's go into assertive. I'm gonna kind of drag because I want the Duochrome to pop. I'm gonna blend that out. More assertive it is. Oh my God, I forgot to tell you what the drama or why I'm like, I upgraded my camera a few months ago. I wanna say it was like April. It came with a lens, which is the lens that I'm using right now. I have a series of lenses already in my house because I had a T7i before getting this camera. And so I would upgrade my lenses and I would just always do upgrades at least twice a year. Buy new lenses, adapters, a new mic and whatever, right? Social media is an investment, unfortunately. So what happened? This camera is set up so differently, and then the lens setup or construction is so different that I can't use my other lenses. And I looked into it and I was like, okay, cool. I could totally snag an adapter and go back to using my other lenses, which make the background look way more blurry and all of that, right? Wrong. I'm gonna take whatever's left on the brush and I'll drag that under the eye. I'm not gonna make it too intense, but I just want a little bit of the pigment under there. Pues mija, I ended up getting the adapter, attached it to the camera, go in, grab my old lenses. Like, I'm not kidding. This all happened just now. I have equipment galore. This is not it. There's way more in that closet. Y'all seen the mess in the closet. So I've got, you know, whatever, right? Okay, cool. I was so happy because it looked so good. And then when it came to the focusing, there's a lens that is like a pretty old lens, but it's like great. It's great because you can see me and it's so close up and it just feels like I can just reach out and touch you, right? So I was like, yes, that's perfect, except it's not perfect because when I would go like this, it would struggle to focus. And it's like a really old lens, so that makes sense. I can't have it doing that. I just can't. So it's not the adapter, it's the old lens. And so at this point, I was like, you know what? It is what it is. I am going to just move on with my life. I added my my regular lens back on here, and that's what we're using. But the drama was that when you change your lens, I don't know like if you guys are familiar with like DSLR cameras, but when you change the lens, you have to change the settings on the computer or whatever your viewfinder is or within the camera. So I had changed the settings and made it the perfect settings to realize that it was having a hard time autofocusing. And so in turn, I ended up having to remove the adapter and remove the lens, put the old lens back on, and then reset the settings. And I'm so annoyed because that took me like all morning. This formula is stunning. If you haven't seen the unboxing, you totally should check it out because you don't really see the shift on here like you should. There, like I can see it from here. You have pinks, greens, yellow, orange, even like a lavender E1. We went purple on the eyeball. So I think this one, this one has like a shift, has a purpley pink shift. And I think it would look really pretty on the eyeball. Oh yeah, so pretty. These are extremely creamy, so if you dip your finger into it, be very, very careful not to press too hard because that's what I did last time and I made a dent in it. This is so nice. I am gonna apply one of these on the cheeks. I'm just not sure which one. And I am gonna drag out because why not? It's pretty. Listen, I got away with wearing that pink and then I went to pick up Ty at school and people thought I was in theme for my job, like a Halloween party. I was like, kind of, but no. Oh, that is so pretty. It's weird how it won't really pick it up unless it's really blended out and stuff, but it's so pretty. For the cheeks, I'll go in with, this is so hard, Lovin' Stars or something like that. This one has like a peachy shift with some pink in it. This is the one that I had applied on the cheeks. And then I was like, I thought I was recording, but I wasn't. So you get purple and you get peach. How pretty is that? And it's like really effortless too. It's gliding, it's blending, and it's shimmery, but if you look at it, it just makes the skin look slick. It is so finely milled. It does not look chunky. It doesn't feel chunky. I really like that. Enough to where I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna pop some, hold on the tip of the nosy. So pretty. And I'll grab a brush in that very same shade. Should I do the same shade? Yes, that very same shade I will add on the brow bone. If you don't like shimmer, if you don't like to look glossy like this, then this is not going to be a palette for you. I would totally like not even bother swatching it. It's so pretty. I like it. I don't mind it. It's all in fun. Now picture this, if the eyes were completely matte and then you have the shimmer and the glimmer of the duochrome, it would kind of make more sense, right? A little more on the wearable side, pero whatever. On the inner corner, I want to add a color, but there's no like white unless I go into this. And it's not even a white, but it's lighter than what we have in the palette. I wish there was one that was like white. Isn't it crazy how I looked a lot brighter just because I had a gray shirt on once I put my sweater on because I got, like it's cold in here in the room. It just contrasts and I look way more tan. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, I don't know why I said that, but I like talking to you guys. So sometimes I just talk. I'm gonna apply an eyeliner because I feel like it's necesario. Make the eyeball pop. Man, and today would have been a great day to have those Temu like press-ons because the Kiss ones, I only have one cluster left. Like, what? I did find some clusters that I had in my last drawer. That's the last drawer. I found these. They're by Velux. Real Mink. Is that bad? I just know they were sent to me. I hope it's not real mink. I'm sure they're not just gifting real mink. I don't know, that's weird. And I actually used, oh no. And I used the lash bond so that they could stay on for a few days. That would be bad. I'm gonna look into this, but I used 2 of the medium clusters on either side starting on the end, and then I used a small right here just so it'll give me that gradient. I did not apply any mascara at the top, even though I can, but I did apply the mascara at the lower lash line. Y'all see how I'm just like, what? That's not good. I love animals. There's no way this is, I'm gonna look into that. Like I'm gonna have to do a deep dive because no. And then when it comes to the glitter, I feel like I'm just gonna kind of pop some out here for fun. The glitter was so nice. I liked it. And I'm gonna be using this one on Ty for her Halloween thing for school. Look how like, listen, I am a walking disco ball at this point. I'm just about right. But if I'm ever gonna do this, it's like perfect for Halloween because I'm gonna walk out like this and no one's gonna think I'm crazy. Like people are gonna think I'm probably a teacher, although I don't look like a teacher. Yari does not look like a teacher, but people are gonna think, oh, she's probably like in theme for Halloween and stuff. So it kind of makes sense to do that now. I am gonna apply the Ace Beauty Perros. Why did I add an S at the end? It doesn't go with the eye. See what I'm saying? Like it's so brown. I'm gonna apply it just so that you guys can see what she's going to look like. I'm not even gonna try to perfect it. It's a very, I would go with my nails. It's a very pretty shade. It actually makes my teeth look whiter than what they are. That's awesome. The only thing, and the tone is great, but it doesn't go with the eyes. I feel like the eyes require like a big time pop. Either that or keeping it simple. And because I've been showing Chica, even though I love it and it's still new, it's still available. It's gonna be available for a really long time. I want something more than a baby pink. I'm already a glitter ball, so we're gonna go in with Smashbox because it makes sense and the finish is stunning because it's like a metallic, but it's not an insane aluminum foil kind of effect, if it makes sense. So I'm gonna use their lip liner. This one is in Cranberry, and these stain, as in they're gonna be pretty long wear. I know because I did a swatch here yesterday and I did dishes and everything and it did not come off. I had to scrub it off in the shower. And here's an update you guys would be happy to know. I actually found a masseuse for my massage therapy. She's 5 minutes from my house. She was so kind. I already spoke to her. I'm actually looking forward to my first session with her. I'm gonna get a really like insane deep tissue massage to start to soften everything up, and then I'll do some maintenance sessions. But I'm actually pretty excited. This lipstick they're called like their flash effects because when the light hits it, like it'll set, but it still it'll still look shimmery because of its metallic formula. This one is in Reckless. I'll apply the lippy over the lip liner. I mean, I can go way more fuchsia, but I think this works. All right, that is bold. If anyone thought that pink look from earlier in the week was a bit much, then I don't know what y'all gonna think about this one because it screams bedazzled. And it's my face. I know. Now, I know a lot of you are already getting your bag and or your box, but I really want to hear what your thoughts are. Like, is that not insane? The eyes came out really pretty too. The star of the show is this over here. I can't, my face looks slick. It looks dewy, it looks healthy. I'm not mad at it. If you guys got the bag or you're getting the bag, look forward to this because this is amazing. And I don't even know how much this goes for, like if you wanted to pay for it yourself, but I hope you've interacted with today's video, hitting the like button, leaving a comment, and if you're new here, please make sure you are subscribed. Your interactions with this video tells YouTube you're enjoying the content, and if you're interested in joining channel memberships, all you have to do is hit the join button below to join the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. I hope you've enjoyed today's look, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.